All right, guys, here we go. One more day with the Hummer in the garage. We're kind of picking up where we let off. Lance is doing his thing. I'm not sure. He put on purple pants this morning and thought that was a good decision. And then, burgundy? Let's go purple.
Burgundy.
If you didn't catch the last video, we got a bunch of garage upgrades. Have we done anything since the last video? No, everything's exactly the same spot as where it was before. It'll probably never get organized. But it's not about that. We were getting into this H2 rear differential. We unloaded the rear differential in the last episode, and I guess it's time so that we can actually use this thing, maybe go back off-roading, see if we can blow up a second one. If you're newer to the channel, we bought like the cheapest H2 around, and there was a reason it was the cheapest. It's because it's rusted out and pretty darn rough around the edges. But it has been an absolute blast, and it's kind of nice that we, it's something you don't have to care all that much about. We have beat it pretty seriously. It's taken some abuse, and the result for that was that the rear diff is the first thing, I think, right, buddy?
Yeah, first thing to break.
I think the first thing we've actually had break, other than the stuff that we initially did to it, which was brake lines. That's about it. Brake lines, water pump. We did a water pump on it. Otherwise, just to, put a set of wheels and tires and a winch on the front and all those little things. But she's held up pretty well so far, I gotta say. Our game plan here is pretty simple. We're gonna leave the wheels on so that we can roll it right out from underneath. We'll disconnect everything underneath there. Some of it already is, actually, like the links and stuff we already took off when we were pulling the cover off. Then we'll lift up the Hummer with the lift as much as we can there, not real far. And here's our new differential whole setup. It's actually it is everything, I think. We want to make sure that we don't disconnect something or take something apart we don't need to, because this is pretty much a complete assembly from what I know. Oh, shocks in here too. We don't need those. I think today we get to use some of our new stuff. Gonna be exciting. Might even need these pry bars. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start out with. Should I start out with this guy? I don't know. All right. Down under here, it appears like I don't really feel like doing this job. That's how it feels underneath here. Hey, I'm using an impact socket, dude. That almost never happens in this garage. Somebody coated this frame. Now, what we should have probably done is PV blasted this whole thing. It is rusty under here.
Is that just spinning?
I do believe so.
Well, you can break that one. Or bend it.
Yeah. This doesn't matter.
That one stayed on the axle.
So, I'll put it in. We're on our socket here. Ah!
Socket split?
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
It's a snap-on.
I know. And it's an impact socket. It's just chrome, because...
Where's the split?
It's on the side. That's why I did it.
Oh, there. Okay, I got it now.
Because I've never had that happen with that, anything like that with that socket before.
Nope, I got a good close-up of it. Sure enough. Seems like it's out.
I think so.
Nice.
This is an impact wobble, right?
It's gonna be. You're never going in there either. You're way too wide. So just give up. You need to go back to the body board or a different creeper. You can't. It won't fit. It's too wide. You can't put that wheel in there with that wheel. I mean, oh, okay. the old wedge of room. Okay.
What do you think about them apples?
All right, that's fine.
I'm
but
too far in.
It looks kind of on you.
I don't need to be out this far. All right, give me some tools, man.
What? Whoa. Okay.
I made it in. Now I'm tired. I need some tools though.
What do you
21s, I believe.
Okay.
So the frame must be threaded on that one. No nut.
Okay.
There we go.
Go get these power coded.
We said that last time, I'm pretty sure.
And then just take. Okay. I mean, mine's just still kind of jammed in the bushings here.
Yeah, maybe just
Here.
there you go. Yep.
Rotate. Yeah. If you can rotate, push downward.
Yep.
There you go. Locked up. Just like won't roll past.
There it is.
Now we can rotate a little bit.
Doing the thing.
Mm-hmm. It is.
What are you on there?
That's it.
Did you put it on 3? Somebody told me that 3 was actually more aggressive than the other one. The other one was like some sort of safety spinning thing.
Well, they might be partially correct.
Did it just break the nut in half?
The other part is that the nut just broke in half.
That's new. Well, guys, this is the end of the Hummer H2. We're done now.
It was fun.
Yep, we tried. Well, there is still some nut to get on there.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting this one out.
All right, here goes whether or not we just torch it and turn it in for insurance. Put that guy on there. Yep.
I think it's got it, actually.
I think so, too. Or hopefully it cracks it and we can actually, like... Woo!
Want to reuse that bad boy? Actually, it'd probably be fine.
Is it just the top side? So it's not actually not actually the threads at all.
Right. Yeah, it's actually probably okay to reuse.
But that one made me nervous for a second there. When I was under here a minute ago, I realized that we got a little hole in this cross member, so I wanted to fix that. Luckily, it's just the whole end of it, so wanted to make sure we get that. Using rust reformer, so that fills in any holes and strengthens the frame back to a factory, finish. We got everything switched over to this guy, which really isn't all that much. Most of it we left hanging in there, other than we took the brake lines off of it and put this trailing arm back in. But otherwise, I think we are good to go here. Pretty close right there.
It's kind of in. It just needs to go up.
Oh, all right, stay there. Come back just a
Okay.
All right, we got all of our bolts, at least in the holes. We'll have to shimmy it around, do the shimmy, shimmy, shake to get them all exactly where they need to be, especially this one since it threads right into the frame. The other ones aren't going to be an issue at all. And Lance is starting with the e-brakes, which the e-brakes are like the most annoying thing on these. There's just no good way, but putting them back on isn't too terrible, thankfully. So then we're gonna brakes and drive shaft, shocks. Yeah, you get the drill. So we are pretty close here to being able to drive. Only issue is it is dark outside, so we may wait till morning to shoot that footage. But we are back together. Most annoying part on all of these is the e-brake setup, getting that in place. And we somewhat successfully did that. And otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. We had to jack up to get this arm in. We had to jack up real hard on this side, put all the pressure there to get it lined up. So that was one thing that we struggled just a little bit with. Everything else was pretty much straightforward. We do have some concerns, because I don't know if you can see, but it's dripping. So we're a little concerned that we might have a diff leak. And then Lance is just over here. He's popping on the lugs, and we're gonna bleed the brakes quick and then go for a ride.
Oh, you look pretty beastie.
Oh, dude, I've just been working out.
Okay, all right. Hey, don't mess with the plastic, though. You want a hand?
Oh, I'm good. Kind of stabbed myself in the stomach.
You did kind of scratch up the...
No, do you want to see how you fix this? Where's some fire?
Fire?
Yeah, I just need a little fire. Watch. I watched this on TikTok. This is definitely legit.
Okay.
This is how you renew your plastic.
Okay, it might be a thing, actually. I'm looking at this. Does it stay that way?
I don't know. I think if you clear coated it. I watched them do this on chairs on the old Tickety Talk. Probably gonna light this whole thing on fire with the PV blaster right there.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You trying to light the PV blaster?
I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it accidentally. I want to do it on purpose.
No, I'm kind of impressed, actually. Yeah, look at it the other direction. It's kind of splotchy, though.
Well...
But yeah, I like it. Whoa, okay.
I'm intrigued.
I love the fact that you're close to the gas tank.
Well, I haven't lit anything. Well, I did catch my house on fire again a little bit the other day. Turns out breadcrumbs you should not put unattended for 20 minutes in the toaster oven. But who would have known?
Like the naturally occurring breadcrumbs, or you were trying to make like breadcrumbs?
I was toasting breadcrumbs.
Hmm.
Anyways,
How you doing financially?
Because of that?
You're making your own breadcrumbs. I just was...
No. These were they were panko, and I thought it would be better if these were toasted. Okay. Also, financially, I ate ramen recently, so that means your life's on track. This actually really did kind of work, though.
It looks better. I will.
But just small details. We also have ones
my gosh.
that are naturally black just sitting in the back of the Hummer too, so a little dirt in there.
Holy crap. What is happening? Oh my gosh.
Next time we're just going to weld the diff if it blows up. When they're going to fire up.
I'm going to tell you something.
All right, buddy.
I sold a truck one time to a guy with a 5.3 in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, I am so glad. The only reason I came to look at this truck is because it had a 5.3. I would never buy a truck with one of those piece of crap 6.0s in it. That is what he said to me.
Did you ask him who his meth dealer was?
5.3
is a good engine.
But not compared to.
6.0 is better, yeah.
So
look at the beautiful foggy morning we got going on here for the conclusion of this Hummer video. We're gonna drain the fluid in the rear diff. We probably should have just done that last night, but we're gonna do it quick, replace it, just so we have the best odds of not blowing this one up. That's some water.
Really?
Yep.
Good thing we're changing it.
Oh yeah.
Good thing we're doing it.
Real good thing we're doing it.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't even be a bad idea to run a little
I know.
diesel through her.
But, oh, yeah, that's, okay. That's nasty. Oh, okay.
I cleaned it out as best I could. There was a lot of water. It's real milky. Well, buddy, I think I'm going to call this differential done. Other than we are still fighting. Let's see. I have not started it here today. I'm curious if we're still getting that air thing. And if not, I think we should just unplug the battery quick and see if it goes away or what. So we did have a service 4-wheel drive light. It's still... I think everything worked except for the lock in high. Everything else worked fine. To 4 high. Goes right in. That's normal. And then let's try the lock. So this is what it did to me. It just blinked.
I thought you had to go into drive for that to engage.
Well, I did that last night. It did not.
No. Okay.
Thought maybe, yeah. I thought I rocked her back and forth, did the whole thing. See, there it did not go in.
Okay.
But I think now if I go into neutral, go to low, there you can hear stuff happening.
Yeah.
Transfer case, and then hit lock. And now it says that
now
it's
it's
in.
locked and you go to 4 high, what happens? Like in neutral. Just go to 4
yeah.
high. It takes it off. Okay. Now try it one more time. Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know.
You ready for it, bud? Man, it has been a while. It has been a while since, since we went to Roush Creek. That was the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was the end of the Hummer.
Let me tell you what. I don't think I ever told you. I don't think I ever told you this story. But after Roush Creek, it was a date night for me and my wife. And we actually loaded up in that same day. Took the kids to my mom's place to be watched. We went out and saw, I think, a movie or something. And at 3 or 4 times during that trip, we heard major clunks. And like I got out, looked around, nothing. I was like, must be fine. So we definitely did like another 40 miles or 50 miles on it.
Whew. We need a proper off-road course on the property.
So far, it feels pretty right. I thought I might just take her easy because of all the, whatever, rust and crap that had to be in the water lane in there.
Yeah, it needs to be drained and cleaned after some miles. See if this locker's working. Oh yeah, not even. Wasn't even stressing it,
Didn't
man.
even rev up.
You almost get impaled? You almost get shish kebabbed?
I want that outside. Not in here.
She's got the old Hemi tick. You're not locked. You're not locked.
I'm not locked, you're right.
No.
There you go, must have kept off. Alright. I hit her again. I think that's the only way to do it.
I think you're probably right. Well, it seems like as for right now, the old H2 rear diff is working. I am a little concerned, honestly, by how it kind of, how much water was in there and how rusty it was and stuff. And from what appears to be on the, internals, there was a lot of rust on both magnets and everything. I don't know. We'll drain the fluid and just hope for the best. And, like I said, we truly do have a warranty on it through eBay. So It's not like the worst thing if it were something were to happen. But right now it's working. We'll have to take her back to Rouse Creek. Glad we got a little bit of off-roading in today. Feels good to have it back on the road. And we actually got some upgrades coming from our friends over at Rough Country pretty soon. So excited about that as well. With that, guys, appreciate you watching. Have a great day.